Hi, I'm David Frietas. I'm a proprietor of a local restaurant. Been here in Chico about 15 years. And I'm part of a men's Bible study group, and we just did a lot of studying, and all of a sudden came this book, Barefoot Church. And it was about a church that started actually in Austin, Texas. This book was very inspirational because it was very missional, very community-minded. And there's 5 or 6 of us that were really, it just took us, it grabbed our heart, and we decided to try to do something. And so as a result of that, we talked about helping in the schools, we talked about doing painting, and there were just all different variety of things, and up came, because I do have a restaurant, what about feeding those that could use a meal? And because we're only open for breakfast and lunch, dinner was completely open, we had the facility, and that's what we decided to do. What we envisioned in starting this, and especially doing it at the restaurant, was the fact that here's a chance for people who don't get a chance to go out. I mean, first of all, they can't even afford even food at home, and even it was more go out to a restaurant. So it made a nice restaurant feel, homey feeling. We don't necessarily evangelize to everyone, but we just wanted to make them feel welcome, feel at home, and listen, and of course, feed them. And that started about 1.5 years ago. And in that first year, we fed a little over 5,000 meals. When we first started, we only started with a few guests. We were lucky enough the media got a hold of it. We grew, and we kept growing and growing. And it was just word of mouth. We don't have any rules. It's a matter of come sober, no causing trouble. That's about our rule. Come eat to your heart's content. If we have food left over, take it with you. One of the reasons how we got to know East Avenue Church was they do a serenity group on Thursdays. We feed on Wednesday, do it on Thursdays. And so when we had leftover food, we started sending it over there because they were feeding on Thursdays, so it just helped keep their food program going and made it a little bit easier for them. We were doing almost 120 on a Wednesday night, which we were just outgrowing the facility. And so in meeting Pastor Ron, and talking about East Avenue Church, and they have a gymnasium and a kitchen, et cetera, it just sort of melded together, and we made a relationship that worked for everybody. So that's how that came about, the marriage between East Avenue and Food from the Heart of Chico. So it's been really great. We're blessed to do it. We're doing God's work. We're just His hands, and He guides us through this. We paid for it out of our pocket all this time. We've had a few small donations, but and it's been good.